you ever walked the high pass, watched the northern lights flash, took a photograph on a Paris street? Have you ever climbed a tall tree, asked someone for mercy, gave something away that wasn't free? I don't wanna get a vision of you stuck in my head, because I know that you were meant to be wilder. Another night of television while you're lying in bed, it's slowly gonna be the death of you. Have you ever really lived? You talk a big game, but it's just a matter of time. Have you ever really lived? We're all on the clock here. In the blink of an eye, you were gone. So for once in your life, try the deeper water, feel the pull of whatever is out there, and ask yourself this once: have you ever really lived? Have you ever used your hands to build something from scratch that wasn't even for you? When you hear the waves are crashing over Nazareth, man, don't you wanna see them? And I don't wanna get a vision of you stuck in my head, because I know that you were meant to be wilder. Another night of television while you're stuck in your head, is that really how it's gonna be? Have you ever really lived? You talk a big game, but it's just a matter of time. Have you ever really lived? We're all on the clock here. In the blink of an eye, you were gone. So for once in your life, try the deeper water, feel the pull of whatever is out there, and ask yourself this once: have you ever really lived? Just be honest now. Is this really how you wanna go? And if you don't, it ain't too late to turn it around.
Guess I should finish unpacking.
All right, camp is set up, and thought I'd take you for a little walk around camp. You might be able to see that there's some snow up in the mountains over there. Nice, almost 360-degree views and peaceful. Now, I haven't seen no, I take that back. I did see one car pass me, but there's certainly nobody up here. I've come by this spot before, but there's always been somebody here. I'm kind of surprised there's nobody at all up this little side road that I'm on. You may have noticed as I was setting up that I'm doing things a little bit differently. I brought this little table here and gonna start using that. Brought a smaller chair, and the reason I'm doing that is I want to start packing this thing a little bit differently. So I want to use this shelf, and so that table, actually both tables, this table over here and that other little round table, which packs really small, both fit up here. I also have a jacket up there, two jackets, actually, a warm one and a rain jacket. I also have a little portable fire pit, but I wanted to start using this thing and try to pack more stuff around this. And that kind of leaves this open. So if I need to pick up something at the store, something long, I can fit it in there and have some space, because it used to be that I had everything kind of packed here, as you may have seen in previous videos. And that sometimes is a pain in the butt, because it leaves me less room to put stuff in. So I want to start packing this a little bit smarter and use my shelf. It's the reason I got it. So it's nice. It's nice having this thing open. And if I ever do overlanding, then I can just leave my bed actually made up and everything will pack away just fine. And I don't have to make my bed every time I stop. So anyways, that's my shelf system, in case you did not see my previous video. So comfy in there. So I'm also doing something a little bit different in this video, or in this trip. And I'm trying out this Stoke Voltaics, Joule, whatever they call that thing. And that is electric, so that's why there's a Jackery there. I can plug it in my Jackery and use electric instead of using butane or propane for a stove. And I'm kind of testing that out. The idea being, in the winter, butane especially does not work well in very, very cold weather. Propane suffers a little bit, but having this thing electric will be very nice. Then I just don't have to worry about it. Just plug it in and it boils. I did test it and boil some water at home, and it takes a little bit longer than a jet boil, but it works. So we'll see how that is. That's really probably just going to be used for winter camping, and we're coming up to winter, so that's what I'm doing. I also am going to cook something very simple for dinner, a Mountain House pad thai with chicken, which is actually delicious. I love it. It's fantastic. Of course, have my Dometic with my faucet. Let's go into the back of the 4Runner. Another nice thing about this shelf is I can mount my tablet up here. Hopefully you can see that. It's a little bright in the background, so it might not adjust properly. But so I have my tablet up there. It'd be nice. It's a little farther away from me as I'm sleeping, so I can see it better. Because sometimes I have to use readers when something's close to my face. So Every time I think about getting rid of this vehicle and I really like the new ZR2s, but every time I think about that, I think of how perfect sleeping inside this thing is. So, no ZR2 for me. Have my light, which I'll probably go over later tonight once I start using it. My new light. Oh, I said that I was going to walk around camp, and here I am just talking about my 4Runner. But, of course, have my fire can and my propane set up. Got some trees over here. I'm not setting up the awning because I don't really need it when there's trees. If I want shade, I can just come over here and be in the shade. And by not having the awning up when I'm sitting there by the fire at night, I can look up and see the stars. I don't have the awning blocking me. Now, if it was really going to be cold tonight, I would have set it up because it does help keep in a bit of heat. But it's only supposed to be in the, I think it's in the low 30s tonight, so that's okay. Here's a view over this way. I know this is a really wide angle lens, so you can't really see how close it is, but of course I'm going to have some other shots in there that you'll be able to see better shots of scenery. Might as well walk around this side. Walk a little bit to the road. Sorry, walking. Now I'm walking backwards so I can see what I'm doing. It's my camp, just plain awesome. It's gonna be a great night. I haven't camped in 3 weeks a month. I messed up my wrist. One weekend I was gonna go camping, but that got better. And then right after that, I got sick. I got a cold. I didn't get COVID. I tested, I didn't get COVID, but I had a cold. And I'm just getting over that. I may even sound a little funky because I'm just getting over that. Probably not the smartest thing in the world to go camping when you're just getting over being sick, but I'll deal with it. I just had to camp. And the reason I really wanted to go camp is me and my wife are going to France next month for a couple weeks for my 60th birthday. So certainly won't be camping just before that and right after that. So it's going to be a bit before I camp. Get a chance to anyway. So there you go. That's kind of a walk around camp and some just blabbering. Thanks for coming along. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Give this video a like if you have any questions or random comments. You know what to do. Thanks for coming along. I will check in later. I think I'll have a beer. I think that's a grand idea, don't you? Well, it's been a wonderful afternoon. Scenery around here just spectacular. I love the wide, expansive views. Being able to see the mountains over there, the snow-capped mountains. Kind of thought I might see a little bit of snow up here, but nothing. And there you go. Now it's time to stay warm. It is getting quite chilly. I have my heated jacket on from Ororo. There's a discount link in the description below. I think there's a discount link. Hopefully it still works. And I don't have it on right now, but it's warm even without it on. If it gets colder, then I'll turn it on and it'll be nice and toasty. Fire doesn't hurt either. So, just about done with my beer. Move on to Jameson's Orange. And then enjoy the evening. Watch the stars come out. I can already see 2. Should be a nice clear night. I'm hoping to get night lapse. The Milky Way is, the center of it will be below the horizon, but I still should get a good shot of the Milky Way. We'll see. It's kind of hit or miss. And trees might be in the way a little bit. We'll see. But if you've watched it or do watch it, it came out good. If you don't see it, I didn't like it. But anyways, I'm going to move on to Jameson's Orange. Relax, have a nice evening. Listen to some music and wander off to bed, watch a movie. And I will check in tomorrow morning. Now's a good time to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Now, go ahead. I'll wait. All right, fine. No. Do I care? Awesome. Just bloody awesome. One more thing. I forgot in my last video, I think it was the last video, I talked about the light that OuTask sent me to test. And I really like it. I'm enjoying it this evening. It's really simple and really cool features. One thing I forgot to mention is that they are the originators of this design. There are there's at least one copycat, and if that bothers you, buy this one. There's a discount code in the description below, and I like it. I really like it. It's really cool. Very versatile. So there you go. I'll check in tomorrow morning.
Well, been a great camping trip. Although I slept like poop last night. Don't know why. Couldn't seem to get comfortable for some reason. Fell asleep quickly, but woke up in the middle of the night and just couldn't really fall back asleep. Restless sleeping the rest of the night. Anyhow, I'm going to sit here and enjoy my coffee. Keep on enjoying this view. Pack up and go home and edit this video. Thanks for coming along. Now's a good time to subscribe, like, and comment. Grumpy Gobbler, out. God, it's awesome. Just beautiful. Wonderful.